What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is just going to be a little bit about what's in your tool bag, what should you put in your tool bag, or what's in my tool bag. So basically this is just an all-round bag. Everything in here kind of works together. It's not necessarily for specifically fit out or framing. I think you can really go into like detail and specialize in each different bag setup that you want. But this is just kind of a general what you have in your everyday bag. So I'll start off with the bag. This is just an Irwin 2-pouch. It's got a little tool clip on it, 2 hammer holes. They mirror each other basically, so it's a pouch and a little front nail pouch, pouch and a little front nail pouch, chisel and a knife holder and 2 pencils, and yeah. I think I'm going to do another video on the bag, so I won't go into too much detail. The front little bit is for your tape, but I never use it. I find that if I wear my bag on the front and I'm bending over all the time, it clips my stomach. It's quite irritating. So I normally this one's like a front bag, but I wear it at the back, which is, it's alright, it does what it needs to do. Okay, so let's start getting into it and picking apart the bag. I might just start with the bigger things on it. This is just an impact driver, Makita Impact driver. I just had this on because we were using it. Basically, I just grabbed my bag out of the car and this was also on it. Just got a Phillips head on it. Alrighty, to go with the impact driver, I also carry a bunch of different types of bits. Just easy to carry on, it's not too heavy. Yeah, it fits in just this pouch here, and no worries. I don't always carry this with me, but it was in my bag because we were doing a bunch of different screws, and it's kind of handy to have. Next, Estwing Hammer. I don't know how many ounces this one is, but it is a bit of a big boy. If I'm doing fit out, I use a little one. Framing, I pretty much just use this one for framing. Demo chisel comes in handy a fair bit. I can't think I go a day without using a demo chisel. Good for stripping off architraves, skirtings, need to bash a brick, anything. So yeah. A saw guide. This thing's always handy to have on your belt because everyone is always looking for one. I can't tell you how many times I've looked in my box and I haven't found a saw guide, so I just keep one on my belt. Easy to have. I have a various amount of pencils on here as well. So normally I'll just have one long one, and I've got one stuck in here that I haven't actually taken out in forever. There's 2 there. A knife. This is just an Irwin slide knife. Love this thing. This is also like a chisel, use it every single day. Comes in handy heaps. Nail punch. This thing, really nice. Slips into one of the pencil holders that I have here. So just keep it on either side. Easy to grab. No bloody worries. What next? Chalky. Don't always carry this thing, but because we're doing gyprock sheets or plasterboard, I find it's pretty easy just to use this instead of using a straight edge. Cut plywood, this thing's used all the time. Like I said, if you're going to go into specific bags for a task, it's going to be a bit different. This is kind of just an all-round bag. Then I just have like an electrical flathead. Find this actually helps out a lot. I don't use it as a chisel. I know a lot of people use their screwdrivers as a chisel, but I don't. If I want to open my knife for any blade, or I need to undo something, or if I have to do electrical, which I'm not allowed to do because I'm not a Sparky, but anyway. I've got a dust mask in here. This one's grubby as hell, but I also carry this around, try to do as much PPE as I can. Alright, and then I just have a couple like finishing nails. So I've got these, and there's gyprock screws, like 30mm, 20mm gyprock screws. I just kind of keep those in there because it's really easy just to have, and I couldn't be cleaning out. I couldn't be bothered to clean it out. Anyway, this front pouch over here, I have a bunch of packers. we're doing windows, so I normally actually have a little bit more, but I've taken most of them out. This is just a 10 mil and 1.5 mil. For you Americans out there, I think you guys call these PVC shims, or shims I think. But these are really actually handy to have, especially when you need to pack anything out. Good to grab. Also, there's another packer in there. And then a couple big bugle screws always come in handy when you need to smash something together. I don't always have these in here, but I reckon it's good practice to have something big in there. I love these. I use these all the time. These were like $2 I think, and I dead set use this all the time. Whether you're pulling nails out or holding a nail, hammering in, like so many different things you can use these for. So then I just have a standard square. Looking to actually upgrade to get some of those Martinez ones, or I really like the scribe line. This one I can't. You can, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass, I think, to scribe on this one. If you want to get your phone and draw it. I don't know, I've seen some guys do it, but I just don't like it that much. But she'll do. And then standard Stanley tape. Love these things. I've used a couple different tapes, and I just keep going back to this one. The Fat Maxes are awesome. This one's the magnet one, so it can clip on. But I took the magnet off because I don't like it. Just a couple extra bits for my impact driver. So this one is a hex head and a Phillips head. Also these, try not to let things float around too much, but I normally keep them in the bits box. If I don't have my bits box with me, I'll just put them in my bag. You know how it goes. Okay, so that's it for the big pouch on either side. And then basically whatever's left over is just little screws, odds and ends. The belt is actually really super light when there's nothing in it. But that's my basic setup of what I've been using for the past couple of days. Okay, so a couple of things to add. If I am going to do fit out, some things I'd take out, some things I'd put back in. I mean, it's good to have, no, I might actually keep, I'd probably keep everything on here. But I'd also add a little sanding block. These come in handy heaps. Bit of PVA glue, always good to have in your bag. And then I also really like to have 3 different types of chisels. So I'm using the backhoe at the moment, the 18, 25 and 12 mil. Really good to have super sharp chisels when you're doing fit out. It's like a must, I think. And something a bit weird, but I like to use a normal pencil when I do fit out instead of one of these carpenter pencils. Like, you can get these sharp, but I feel like these last, their sharpness lasts a lot longer. And it's good just to get that really fine line. So if I wanted to go into detail about each individual day, if I was going to do windows, I'd have more packers. If I was going to do like more packers, more screws. If I was going to do frames, I'd have something different. Fit out, like, you can customize your bag to however you want. Let me know what you do. Like, leave in the comments down below what you guys would do in your setup just for an everyday. I'm interested to know. So stay tuned, I'll be having a belt comparison video coming up soon. Not sure which belts I want to do, but I'm feeling the Buckaroos, Irwin, and maybe something a little bit special. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're feeling it, and check me out on Instagram and Facebook at ComTheBuilder. See you later. Oh, I almost forgot me bloody most important thing, me bloody e-marks, mate. There we go.